Welcome to the Concacaf.
Damas y caballeros, hemos de la bienvenida a la Liga Sociales de Concacaf 2024-2025 a los equipos nacionales de Dominica y Dominica. Para escuchar las notas del himno nacional de Dominica.
can see what it means to this crowd and this Dominican Republic team after the crowd witnessed Bermuda defeating Antigua Barbuda on this very ground just a few hours ago, leveling the points on top of Group D. Now the home side has to come out against this Dominican team and do it all over again after that 2-0 win back in September. Try to get full points and regain the top spot going into the Tuesday's matchup against Bermuda. Starting lineups, Dominica coming out in a 4-4-2. 3 additions to the squad. Jamal Prosper comes in. Number 13, Marcus Paredes. Number 19, Real Thomas gets an opportunity on the right-hand side of that 4 midfield. Up top, Troy Jules and Javid George will be given the responsibilities to getting the goals for Dominica tonight. Tonight's officials: Nelson Salgado, Jose Antonio Mangandi, Jospe Espinoza, and Waldir Garcia, Honduras, El Salvador, Honduras, El Salvador. 2 captains: Benson Prince, the veteran, 37 years young, goalkeeper for Dominica, winning the toss, choosing the side. And Jean Lopez, who mans the midfield for Dominican Republic, will be skippering the side. Those 2 captains are the 2 most capped players in their country's history. As we look at Dominican Republic coming out in a 4-3-3. Rafael Mata, number 7, comes back into the squad. Number 13, Mikael Sambataro, back in defense. And Luili De Lucas will make his way back into the starting lineup. Well, the stakes couldn't be higher. Dominican Republic, pressure on their shoulders to get all 3 points tonight against a Dominica team that's really coming out here for an upset and try to starve off relegation. They are 3 points ahead of Antigua Barbuda. So Los Quiscayanos, Dominican Republic in all white tonight. There's all eyes on Nelson Salgado, the man in the middle. Dominica will be in their green strips, going from left to right. And we're off. Jean Lopez, the skipper. Possession will be fruitful for the home team tonight. Dominica would like to sit back and frustrate the home team with players like Sambrato on the ball right now, coming back into the lineup. Little dink over the top. And the cross is denied. Top of the box. And taken on beautifully. Now Dominica have a chance to hold some possession. Well, these 2 teams have faced each other 4 times before this. The Dominican Republic winning 3 out of the 4 and winning the last 2. Referee says no free kick, play on. The form for both teams couldn't be more stark in contrast. Dominican Republic winning all 4 of their Concacaf Nation League's matches with a whopping 15 goals for and just 2 against. Those 2 goals came against Bermuda, who they will play on Tuesday. And a long clearance to ease the pressure, but it's an accurate one. George Then he goes down, and again the referee says no free kick. As for Dominica, they've lost 3 of their 4 matches in this Nations League tournament. Their one win came against Antigua Barbuda, which separates those 2 teams at the bottom of the group by 3 points. Coming inside is Mata. Referee allowing some physicality in the opening 3 minutes. George can't keep it in play, and it's going to be a throw-in. Milton Sabin, who also coaches Portsmouth Bunkers in the local league, is also the coach for Dominica. Quick talking to Lee De Lucas and referee Salgado. Sambataro plays it short to Jean-Carlos Lopez. He finds Morshel. Morshel has 2 goals in the middle of the park for Dominican Republic in this tournament, in number 8. And this man, the most capped man in the country's history, has a shot from way out. And the other most capped player for the opposing team, Glenson Prince. The goalkeeper will gather this one, a shot from way out, not troubling Prince at all. Prince with a whopping 72 caps coming into tonight's match. Had up by Lopez, flicked on, and out wide to Mata. Mata's cross. Prince is out of his goal. Sambataro, the shots. And they're getting a little bit closer. The left wing back, Sambataro, has been summoned by Gabriel Levelev after formations were switched halfway through this tournament. The first 2 matches they played in a 4-1-4-1. Now they've switched to a 3-4-2-1. Sambataro being favoured on that left-hand side for the Dominican Republic. Headed by Firpo. And Dominica get back possession, exactly what they need. Jolly. Free kick for the visitors. Taken quickly. Jolly. Stopping, starting. Jolly, the number 5, with the dreads in the midfield, was born and raised in Guadalupe. Now plays for Dominica, for the national team. A little misunderstanding, but Xavier Valdez gets his first touch of the ball. Shepherd, of course, by De Lucas. Mata. Sambataro. Lopez. Morshel. Slipped through, looking for Junior Firpro. Now there was João Urbaez with the overlapping run. Now this man is expected to have a huge night tonight if Dominica are going to secure any sort of a good result. Vasquez, who scored the opening goal against Dominica the last time they met on September 10th. Junior Firpo. Firpo again. Trying to get it back, doesn't get it from Morshel. Baez, Morshel. Lopez slips it through beautifully. He was sizing up the shot. A little thumbs up from Vasquez. He caught the back line wrong-footed. Looked up for the shot and then just a reverse pass just about a yard in front of Vasquez. Ronaldo Vasquez plays for Pantahoa. Was player of the match, of course, in the last meeting between these two. Little flick on, looking for George. George goes over Christian Schweizinger. Schweizinger plays in Luxembourg. And the player down is Troy Jules. One of the star players for this team. There's Jules being bowled over by De Lucas. Dominica started this Concacaf Nations League 2024 in positive fashion, 2-1 win over Antigua Barbuda. And then it was all downhill. Lost 2-0 to Dominican Republic, 6-1 to Bermuda in a follow-up game against Bermuda, losing 3-2. Even then, 3 games in the trot in the loss column. Floated to the back post, and Xavier Valdez, the man from Houston Dynamo. Baez. Frippel, Victor Baez, cross. This time taking the ground route rather than the aerial one. An excellent bit of defensive play on the far side for Dominica to get back possession, but not for long. Sambataro. Firpo. Baez. And it's going to be the first corner kick for the home team. And heading over to the corner flag is Ronaldo Vasquez and number 3, Junior Firpo, the most decorated player on the field. Started off in Real Betis in Spain, went across to Barcelona during the Messi era, and played for Marcelo Bielsa with Leeds United, still with Leeds United. And he's very much the Swiss Army knife for this team. Can play left back, left wing, tonight playing right attacking midfield. Firpo. And he is stopped dead in his tracks. Vasquez. Cross. Let it out. Vasquez again. Second bite at the apple. And Prince is out of his goal and he gets there with the second grab. Holding his chest after the collision with Schweizinger. A big defender, all 6'5" of him, colliding with Prince. Prince's free kick. Sprayed out to the left. towering header by Firpo. Referee allowing the players to be physical. And a clever switch of play. Sambataro. Mata. Lopez. Marshall threading it for Urbaez. Close to the last post, and the header, and it's in the back of the net. It's that man, Donny Romero, who scored against Dominica the last time they met. The second goal, scores the first tonight. Takes his tally to 18 goals for his country and a whopping 14 goals in the Nations League. Cross from the right from Urbaez and a towering header from Romero. Rose above everyone and nodded it down. Excellent technique, no chance for Prince. And the home team draws first blood. Donny Romero has an eye for goal. Plays his trade in Kazakhstan. And it's the 5th goal of this tournament for him. And 14 altogether in Nations League history. Long ball, looking for George, but easy grab for Valdez. Both teams being wasteful with possession at the moment. Here is George. Marshall chipping over the top. And the referee decides that Ronaldo Vasquez used his body like a table and fouling the Dominican player. Will Thomas. It was a clever ball. Dominica at this point just not in sync. And I believe they'll have to get in sync by holding some possession. The Dominican Republic will look to control things in the midfield and in the possession column. Sambataro. Out wide to Mata. Drifting past one, drifting past two, and the shot from Marshall. He has 2 goals under his belt from midfield in open play. And searching for number 3. Comes in on his left foot. It was in the top corner and Prince was alive to it. Corner kick number 2 for the home team. Vasquez and Firpo again, the usual suspects. Swung in. Headed back across by Schweizinger. Out by Prince. And on an island is George. There goes Troy Jules, the Antiguan-born forward, now playing for Dominica. So after 16 minutes, Dominica won, Dominican Republic won, Dominica nil. Possession count a whopping 69-31. Little dink over the top. Firpo gets it back. Still Firpo. He's all-class, Junior Firpo. Has to be the attacking midfielder tonight on that right-hand side. Fair post delivery. Got it out. Dominican Republic looking for number 2. Standing in a sport where you cannot blink. And Marshall is weaving. But Jolly comes back, wins it back for Dominica. Just no outlets, and they go long again. Excellent delivery. A cross-field pass. And the passing from the back. Those long balls clearing lines have been very useful so far for Dominica. Mata. Trailing is skipper Lopez. Floats it to the back post. Ubayez. Thumbs up, but a goal kick for Dominica. And Dominica has lost the last 3 matches, have not kept a clean sheet in 6 before tonight, so let's make that 7. As for the Dominican Republic, haven't lost in 5. The last 2 meetings against Dominica. Dominican Republic, their road to this match has been very smooth. Started off with a 2-0 win against Dominica, 3-2 win against Bermuda, their rivals in this group. And back-to-back thumpings over Antigua-Barbuda. 5-0, 5-0, aggregate 10-0 in the last 2 matches in the Nations League. Before the tournament, they had a 4-0 win over British Virgin Islands in a World Cup qualifier. Just a staggering amount of goals they've scored. Only conceded 2. Vasquez trying to thread it. They're playing as though they belong with the big boys in League A. But Bermuda have one final question to ask. That'll be on Tuesday. Another collision, you can hear the cleat on cleat. Mata is riling in pain. Look at that challenge from Braille Thomas. Vasquez was asking for the studs up. And referee Santiago Salgado rather taking note. There's the follow through that caught him. Thomas got all ball. And there's Gabriel Nivelef, the Argentine coach, on the sideline for Dominican Republic. Got the job in 2023. And has this team humming. He does not like this spot. But Dominica is trying to take the throw in. Bredas. And it's going to take little set pieces like this for Dominica to try to muscle their way into creating a chance. It's going to be Chad Bertrand, 57 years old, with a long throw. throw it is. Bounces out by Firpro. And can it fall for George? Sambataro has the last laugh. In the 23rd minute, a goal by Donny Romero separates these two sides. As Romero continues to separate himself from the pack. 5 goals already in this tournament in 2024. And a whopping 14 in the tournament's history. Firpro. Vasquez, Lopez, Marshall, Firpro. Baez makes the run. Still Baez. Looking for Firpro, denied. Baez took the ball away from De Lucas, and the big centre-back is wondering what just happened. Mata. Here is De Lucas. Gets himself in trouble. Marshall trying to dink it over the top is Firpro. Cleared away. Marshall rolls it to Ronaldo Vasquez. That was not too far off. The man who plays for Pantahoa unleashing a scud that whizzed by Prince's first post. Salgado did not enjoy the physicality on that goal kick, and now Dominica has a free kick. And back to the point, it's scenarios like these where the little Caribbean island has to find a way to play one in the box and get a second ball to the feet of their forwards. Xavier Valdez, just 20 years of age, plays for Houston Dynamo, played most of his matches this season with the MLS Next Pro side. He has yet to concede in the last 3 matches. And bumped off the ball, and Romero harassing Marcus Bredas, saying it's his shoulder. To say he may have a point. Almost intercepted by Travis Joseph, but Dominican Republic get back possession. Sambataro. Firpro. Baez stays right. Still Firpro. Now Baez. Marshall, little dink. Let it out. Not convincingly. But Dominica win a free kick. Shaheem Maxim got the short end of the stick in that altercation. That was Junior Firpo, the culprit. And Glenson Prince has been a busy man so far in the opening 28 minutes. the goalkeeper for Dominica. And a free kick for Dominica. Possession count 67% to the home team. And the shot count is just adding up. Vasquez. Marshall. Lopez with time. Sambataro overlapping, actually it's Mata. Mata again. At post. Helped on by Maxime. Bertrand going long. A little bit of frustration from Javid George. He was in an offside position. The Dominican Republic, because of their lengthy possession spells, has forced Dominica all the way back in their defensive third, and almost at walking pace with Sambataro chipping to the back post. Romero brings it down with time. Romero Firpro, slide tackle, appeals for a handball. Marshall off the post. Ubaez, we're not done yet. Given away nonchalantly by Romero. But there's little to no outlets for Dominica. Excellent recovery by Romero. Inside to Thomas. Long ball over the top. There's two white shirts to contend with. It does so fantastically. Top of the box, looking for daylight. The shot! Dominican have drawn level. Travis Joseph with a scud to tie this game up at 1. He had so much to do, drifted past Marshall, looking again for daylight, looking, and he found it. No chance for Valdez, but the technique was superb. Dribble pass to laces on the ball, and in the far post, it just hung up there. What a strike. And he has dragged his team back level against a home side that has been dominating after 30 minutes. Travis Joseph gets goal number 3 in the tournament. No doubt he leads Dominica in that statistic. Well, just when you thought Dominican Republic were going to walk through this match, Dominica had other ideas, most notably Travis Joseph. Here they come again. Another corner kick. If we're keeping count at home, that's corner number 3. Troy Jules taking an extended water break. Junior Firpro has to be shaking his head. And he's getting ready to take a corner kick, an in-swinger. The towering figure of Schweizinger is right on top of the goalkeeper Prince. Flicked on to no one. Looking for George, another superbly hit long ball from the back. doesn't win the free kick. 32 minutes in, Donny Romero in the 13th, Travis Joseph in the 31st. And Bermuda has to be all smiles if they're watching this match. If Dominica can hold on, it'll just be a 1 point difference between Bermuda and Dominican Republic, with all to play for on Tuesday. Marshall. Marshall again. Dominica in a low block, and here's his space for Mata. Long cross, and you can see the desperation coming from Fitzjolly. Corner taken short. Firpo with the angle. This time headed out. You can see another corner kick, but they live to fight another day. That was Joseph asking for some communication. Firpo again. Lopez recycling. Back to the right-hand corner for Junior Firpo. Gets to it. And a tough tackle from Bredas. Corner taken short. Firpo again with the angle. This time to the last post where no white shirts are. Directing traffic, applying crosses, holding possession. Junior Firpo does it all. Former Barcelona and current Leeds player. Going down was the number 10 Jules. They gave up possession, and now Dominican Republic, another day like they had, just slammed shut as Dominica has got behind the ball again. Slipped inside, dispossessed by Jolly. Looking for Jules. There it is. De Lucas. Mata. Cross. Flashed across the face of the goal. Sampataro. Play goes down. Vasquez has a look of disgust more than anything else. Vasquez, actually Lopez, all the way across to Mata. The Baez is there in support. Marshall, a late challenge on Mata. Marshall shot! Another fantastic strike! No doubt that Prince was blinded, but the power, precision, and Firpo is mixing the cocktail with Marshall, and that was just what the doctor ordered for Dominican Republic. Joseph on one end, Marshall on the other, and we've had two worldies in this first half. A late challenge on Mata, referee says play on, and boy did that pay off. Prince saw it late, coming through the green trees of traffic in the center box. Marshall didn't hesitate, he let it fly. And it's 2-1 Dominican Republic. There it was, a deflection coming off of Brill Thomas. But Heinz Marshall Gets his third goal of the campaign. And his second for Dominican Republic tonight. There's going to be a yellow card issued when the dust has cleared. And I believe it was on the tackle, well, the tackle on Mata. But the referee allowed play to continue. But it came from Jaheim Maxime, the tackle, and he's been cautioned for the infringement. Dominican Republic 2, Dominica 1. Just when the visitors thought they've clawed their way back, the classy Heinz Marshall, who plays in Portugal for Vizela, unleashed a scud of his own. So Mata has gotten back to his feet and is gingerly walking. He's asking the referee for more repercussions. He's referee saying, I already cautioned him. So after the dust has settled, the home team regains the lead. Mata is still on 2 feet. Still wincing in pain. And this man has his name in lights. Heinz Marshall. Dominica trying to rebuild. Bredas immediately intercepted by Sambataro. Vasquez, Firpro, Vasquez. Sambataro, crowd loving the dribbling, and Vasquez is obliging. Sambataro, Firpro. And Bredas comes all the way back to win it for Dominica. Jules. And the referee says that's too much physicality. There is the scoreline with just about 4 minutes left in the first half. Romero opening the scoring, Joseph equalizing, and then Marshall getting the home team back on top. Lopez, skipper, looking for Romero, who's on an island. Sambataro. Schweissinger, who spent 8 seasons in Austria. Sambataro, on the other hand, plays for Atletico Güemes in Argentina. Marshall. Firpro. Vasquez lays it back to Marshall. Romero. That's what a centre forward does. He is pleading his case that he should try the attempt as he's in front of goal. Got some space, let it fly. And you really can't fault your centre forward. for trying that. Tobias. Mata seems to have regained his composure and fitness after that injury. Firpo, Jolly on his back. Marshall, another shot! Saved by Prince this time. But they keep backing off of Heinz Marshall, who has an arsenal of scuds waiting to let fly. And there was Prince, a strong right hand. Floated in by Firpo to the back post. And the corner count continues to rack up as Dominica is pushed all the way back to their own goal line and trying to protect these crosses from Junior Firpo and company. Mata's set piece. Out by Bertrand. Vasquez muscled off the ball. Jolly wanted too much time. And Marshall again, and another strike. Crossed. This time it's going to go for a goal kick. And a chance for Dominica to take a deep breath before the next white wave comes in their direction. "20 seconds to go in regular time in this first half. Two minutes of injury time to be added. Dominica has themselves a free kick. Thomas looking to go out wide to the overlapping Bredas. Romero is not going to be allowed to get any piece of that as Eustace Marshall barrels into his back, and Romero is trying to pick the pocket with the back line of Dominica. And here he comes again, Jolly, and we follow through this time, catching Romero. And right before Romero's tackle catches the midfielder for Dominica. Seems to be in a world of pain. I believe that's Chad Bertrand. Romero had every right to go for it, but boy, he went right through Bertrand there. "37 years young, he's not going to get up as quickly as he used to." And he's telling referee Salgado about the injury, about the follow-through. It looks like he's going to get a yellow card. So Chad Bertrand has been cautioned by the referee for the initial challenge on Romero. Bertrand came in studs up, and that's what the referee dialed in on. So 2 yellow cards in this first half for Dominica. One for Maxime, one for Bertrand. And Los Quisqueyanos have a chance to maybe seek out number 3 with this free kick. Most likely be the last sequence before the half. It's going to be Lopez. Plays it short. Well taken free kick. It wasn't far off. Vasquez, everyone looking for the ball over the top. And Lopez played it on the ground to Vasquez, whose first touch lobbed it up, and then there was a volley just past the crossbar. So the first 45 minutes are in the books. Dominican Republic trying to regain the lead in Group D. Have a 2-1 lead at the half. A half that saw 2 incredible strikes. Donny Romero started it, but Travis Joseph's shot matched by Heinz Marshall for the home side to take the lead after 45 minutes. They head to the dressing room. When we return, we will have first half highlights to take a look at those 2 incredible strikes by Joseph and Marshall. Welcome back to Estadio Cibao, the home of the Dominican Republic. And they have their home support at their backs, needing all 3 points tonight to keep the pressure on Bermuda. Bermuda won here just before this match on this ground, defeating Antigua Barbuda by 2-1. And now Dominican Republic trying to answer the bell and regain the lead in Group D with a date against Bermuda on Tuesday. And the stakes are high. You win the group, you get promoted to League A. Prestige and a whole new challenge for the team who wins it. Referee Salgado issued 2 yellow cards in the first half, and Dominica have some firepower on the bench to try and get another goal back. Players like Julian Wade, plays in Scotland. So substitution for Dominica. Number 23, Audrey Laville, comes in. He's a forward. And the kickoff for Dominica. Audrey Laville leads Dominica in this competition in his history with 4 goals. Has a nose for goal, and boy does Dominica need that nose right now. Chad Bertrand will depart. Bertrand, a midfielder, 37 years of age. He was cautioned right at the end with the follow-through on Romero just before the first half. Schweissinger, a tall centre-back for Dominican Republic, concedes a foul. Jolly, pickpocketed, followed through by Prosper. Lopez inevitably wins it back. Marshall. Mata slipping it through, and Vasquez just ran into a wall, and looks like somebody who did just run into a wall. And the wall belonged to Brill Thomas. Here it was again, trying to be slipped through by Mata and into the back of the towering Thomas. So it's a goal kick for Dominica. Prince, who was beaten twice. The all-time cap leader for his country at 72. Tonight is 73. Jolly can't get the Ferber can. But wide to Mata. Little back heel. Vasquez. Mata gets to the byline. Mata back across, and he just rolls past that last post. But here's Marshall on top, and a thundering strike coming from Lopez. And Vincent Prince is still arguing. There's that strike by Lopez. Prince goes long. Again, Jolly was beaten on the head on Firpo, slips it through to Romero. Vasquez in the middle, intercepted. And the follow-up, is it Marshall? And it's 3-1. Heinz Marshall is beginning to make a habit of scoring from midfield. Goal number 4 for the tournament. And the man who plays in Austria is now lighting up the Concacaf zone. Romero across, the first touch falls for the midfielder, and Marshall just slips it into the near post. No chance for Prince. And Dominican Republic, on the back of their centre midfielder, are starting to see the finish line. And I say the finish line, let's take another look at Romero. A block by Marshall, then Marshall came in the picture and finished easily. Dominican Republic, if this score holds at 3-1, will go 3 points clear with a date against Bermuda rather, who's the second place team with 12 points on Tuesday. But Dominican Republic's goal difference is a shocking +15 now, while Bermuda has a +7. So the goals that they got against Antigua in a home and away fixture, 10 goals in 2 matches, has padded their stats and put them in a fairly comfortable position. Tuning is Jules finding Jolly, looking for George, and here's Marshall. Vasquez finding Mata. He always seems to be open on the left-hand side. Still Mata weaving his way, and Marshall intercepts. Joseph, whose equalizer seems like an eternity ago. Jules. Was crashing to the ground from Ubaez, who does the famous defender, it wasn't me. Jamal Prosper plays for Chesham United in England, trying to find Troy Jules. Prosper dispossessed, and the little 1-2 gets back into the path of Romero from Vasquez. Romero closing in. Oh, and it hits the crossbar. I believe that touch just before he took the shot took some angle away right here, and he tried to go above Prince, and the crossbar to the rescue. Dominica conceded 12 goals in the previous 4 matches. Have been leaky at best. Now 3 more tonight does not bode well for their confidence. They will wrap up their Nations League campaign against Antigua Barbuda on Tuesday. Another one in, could it be 4? And a missed kick from Romero. He can't believe it. Down the line, Played across by Lopez, and Romero nonchalantly whiffs it. Here comes Dominican Republic again. Player goes down. And it's Marshall winning the free kick. He can do no wrong. Trying to evade the tackle and a body check by Marcus Bredas. Skipper Jean Lopez has the ball in his hands. And I think because of his rank, he's not going to lose this argument with the rest of his teammates. Here's the follow-up by Marshall for goal number 3. As calm as you like. In momentum, picked it up and had the whereabouts just to slot it to the near post. Tell you what, with Marshall having 2 goals under his belt tonight, he may win the argument over Lopez. Here's that body check by Bredas. It looks like Marshall did win the argument over his skipper. He says, I'll take that. Marshall on a hat-trick. Goes to the near posts. And it's going to be a goal kick for Prince and company. Just trying to dip it up and over that wall. It was about 3 or 4 yards to the left of that first post. So a substitution for the home side. Number 10, Ronaldo Vasquez. Instrumental in just about every attack in the last third. Will depart as Coach Gabriel Evelef understands he's going to need his number 10 against Bermuda on Tuesday. Coming in is Edison Ascona, who started the last match against Antigua Bermuda in the last window in October. The Argentine gives his number 10 a kiss on the head, and Ascona joins the party. Baez clearing, chested down by Romero. Ascona out wide, Mata. And the substitute and the left midfielder not on the same page. Here's the summary. Romero, Joseph equalizer, and then 2 by Marshall to make it 2-1, then 3-1. Slipping it through. Sambataro, Marshall. And it looks like he may have lost the Midas touch. Junior Firpo making that run into the box. So both teams making 1 substitution. Order Laville coming in for Dominica, and Ascona for the Dominican Republic. Well, with this fine form of the Dominican Republic, winning 4 of 4, have been lights out in League B Group D, hunting to win the group and get promoted to League A in next year's Nations League tournament. Well, what's next for Dominican Republic? They have the date with Bermuda on Tuesday, and we look all the way to June 2025 when they resume their World Cup qualifying campaign. They will travel to Guatemala in June. Then they will host Dominica. Dominica can't seem to get away from Dominican Republic at the moment. There is Ascona. Only 20 years of age. There's another shot coming in. And he's gathered balls out of the net, he's gathered balls behind the goal. And Glenson Prince, who came into this match with 23 saves in this tournament, has been a busy goalkeeper. Not the sort of busy you would like. He's been beaten twice, and his woodwork has been rocked twice. It's going to be a free kick for Dominican Republic, or throw-in rather. The Baez retreating. Don't adjust your screen. The shot count is correct, 21-2. It has been target practice on Glenson Prince's goal on the Dominican end, as the Dominican Republic have come out tonight seeking blood. Jolly. Still Jolly. Intercepted by De Lucas. Baez. Ascona. Ascona again. Plays for Las Vegas Lights in USL. They had an incredible season on the west side of the US. Ascona trying to get on the end of it again. And Marshall can't keep possession, but Dominica don't get far. De Lucas out wide to Baez. Fair Pro trying to bend it into that last post. Junior Fairpro, 3 goals in just 4 appearances in this Nations League campaign. Couldn't find number 4. Skipping pass is Mata. The cross. Gets it back. Stays on his feet. Still Mata. And it's going to be Troy Jules, who can't keep possession. He has white shirts all around him. And Tegan going forward. And looks like the referee's going to bring this one back for a foul. The initial challenge on Jules. Excellent interception from Lopez, the captain. Ascona. Mata. Lopez weaving. Marshall, who's been so efficient in this tournament. Excellent pass to Mata. Ascona has a shot. Just couldn't keep it down. There's that strike from Ascona again. He has 2 appearances, 1 start, 1 assist in this tournament. And for the USL Championship, 16 appearances, 9 starts, just 1 goal for his club in the 2020-2024 calendar year. throw by Maxime. Jolly. Lopez. And they come out of traffic with no problems. Marshall and Lopez and Firpro and Vasquez when he was on the pitch. Dominating the middle of the park for Dominican Republic tonight. Mata. Tries to get it to Marshall, and he's shot by Romero. He gets his second. Dominica's fourth. Dominican Republic. All smiles, and if you're keeping count, it's 19 for him in his international career. Just 26 years of age, prime age for a footballer. Marshall trapped it, Romero finished. Mata with the service, Marshall's touch of course, and clinical by the centre forward, a poacher of goals. Dominican Republic 4, Dominica 1, and it's turning into a rout. Prince beaten again. And Romero, who plays in Kazakhstan, well worth the long flight to the Caribbean to bag more goals in the Nations League. Marshall 2 goals, Romero 2 goals. They've done the damage tonight for the home team. Maxime, who's on a yellow card. Little chip over the top. Romero, he's on a hat-trick now. Cuts inside, Romero! Saved by Prince. Turned by Julie. And a chance for Dominica just to slow things down and catch their collective breaths. Shrugs off one challenge. And a switch into the arms of Xavier Valdez, who's been a spectator for most of this match. Beaten once by a thunderous strike by Joseph. Other than that, he's been sitting, relaxing, and counting the stars. Ascona finds Mata, 1v1. Cross, it's a good one, over Firpro's head. Here's Romero, Marshall, and Prince. They came through the crowd again, and the big burly goalkeeper got down. Slip through, a desperate tackle by Maxim. Here comes Ascona, finding Mata. It's 5. Dominican Republic are rampant. Mata finally gets his goal. He gets his 3rd start tonight, and he rewards his coach with a goal. Rafa Mata, who plays for Elche Ilicitano in Spain, slots it to the far post. No chance for Prince. To reward the crowd for coming out and to get his name in lights. Ascona sucking in the defense, released it to Mata, and with his quality gets goal number 5. Now Dominica emptying the bench. It's going to be Juven Xavier to come in, as well as number 7, Julian Wade, who's 34 years of age, plays in Scotland. And coming off the pitch reluctantly is Marcus Bredas. He'll make way for Juven Xavier. So Giovanni Xavier in midfield. And coming across is Briel Thomas. He'll make way for Alaki Boni. So 4 substitutions for Dominica, just 1 so far for Dominican Republic. Coach Neville keeping his core group together despite the scoreline. Maxime inside to Jules, picks up a free kick. Troy Jules, who plays for Trondheim, picking up the foul is Marshall, trying to go right through the forward. And a round of applause as Romero, who bagged the brace tonight, comes off, and number 9, Eric Paniagua, checks in. Rafael Mata, who scored that 5th goal, will make way. Checking in, number 11, Idalin Reyes. Ascona. Collision with Jolly and his teammate, and Junior Firpo is sprinting away. Ascona, nimble, gets it back. Firpo, can it be 6? The back heel? And looks like it may have been an offside call. Ascona was just a little hesitant, and Firpo straight into an offside position. A switch. And Dominica just trying to find some sort of sequence where they can maintain some possession and not get pickpocketed and harassed. But this Dominican Republic team is playing at a different level. Coming into tonight's match, they had 15 goals in their first 4 matches. Let's double check that now. It is now 20 goals they've scored in the tournament in 5 matches, averaging 4 goals a game. Different gravy. Reyes, his cross. Baez. Trying to scoop it to Firpo. To Lucas. Finding Lopez. Back out to Reyes. Lefty on the left. There comes a cross. Back to Ascona, who whiffed it. And Urbaez finishes, but the ball hit the hand of Ascona. Referee Salgado right on top of it. Great service from Reyes. Ascona miskicked it, hit his elbow. And Urbaez slotted it home, but to no avail. The Dominican Republic's overall record in the Nations League. Quite impressive. 22 matches, 11 wins, 4 draws, 7 losses, 42 goals for, 20 against. Donny Romero, the leading scorer at 15 now in this tournament's history. So another corner kick for the home side. Junior Filippo, who looks like a man who is saying, my work is done here, is heading across. As Skona is substitute. Cross, headed out by Marshall. And pushing the back means a free kick for Dominica. There is the summary of the match. Donny Romero starting, Travis Joseph responding, then Heinz Marshall, 2 goals. Romero got the 4th. And number 5 came from Rafael Mata. Baez's cross, all the way across the race, who shot, and the header from the substitute. It was Paniagua, couldn't finish it. And he has a bit of a blush on his face. Baez's cross, actually, it cleared everyone, floated all the way to race. He let it fly at the near post. Prince with a good save. And Paniagua is going to stare at the ceiling fan tonight, wanting that one back. Great strike by Reyes, excellent save by Prince, and Paniagua just couldn't convert. Now Glenson Prince, you can't fault the goalkeeper. He's probably the most utilized person on the pitch. Chasing shots, conceding shots. This is Marshall's 2nd, Dominican Republic's 3rd. Prince is getting a stretch. May have picked up an injury with that save from Reyes at the near post. He's trying his best to work out the kink. Seems to be a lot of discomfort. There's Ascona. Mata's finish was classy. Drawing the defense, slipping it wide, and the finish one time was symbolic of Dominican Republic's performance tonight. Well, Prince is back on his feet, and he's going to take this goal kick. Just about 12 minutes remaining in regular time in this second half. Jolly. Maxime goes down and wins the free kick. And Marshall, who was just about perfect in the first 78 minutes, gets a yellow card. He's the first Dominican Republic to be cautioned tonight. Studs up, actually was his knee and I believe his shin right into the chest of Maxime. Could have no arguments with that. Looks like a movie you'd see in a Kung Fu Fest on late night TV. Dominica is just going to hold some possession. Despite the scoreline, you can understand the one-way traffic can be frustrating. Dominican Republic responding with a press. Firpo wanted the throw-in, but the linesman did not agree. The Baez. Long throw from Maxime. Picking up the free kick was Julian Wade. Well, Dominica have a date with Antigua Barbuda on Tuesday. Long ball to the back post and Xavier Valdez comes sprinting off his line just to get a touch of the ball. So Dominica not out of the woods yet for the relegation zone. Reyes' shot. Antigua Barbuda, who have 0 points, courtesy Dominica, who defeated them by 2-1. It was Dominica's only victory of the campaign. And Antigua Barbuda have a second chance, a second crack at Dominica on Tuesday. And that match will be a sprint, as both teams will try to avoid relegation, with Antigua Barbuda having to get a win on Tuesday. Firpo, cross, headed out by Marshall. Marshall's volley right to his teammate Paniagua. And a handball means the visitors get back possession. The scenario for Bermuda, who will be 3 points behind Dominican Republic in their match on Tuesday, will have to win big, as the Dominican Republic have at least 7 goals ahead of Bermuda in goal difference. And this man, one of the players of the match, Heinz Marshall, with 2 goals tonight from midfield, 4 altogether in the competition in 4 starts, comes off, replacing him, number 6, Lucas Breton. His coach loves it, playing in Austria. And then the skipper, the most capped player in Dominican Republic history, Jean Lopez, comes off, and Angel Montes de Oca comes in. De Oca just 21 years of age, getting his 3rd appearance in the campaign. Sprinting away. Here they come again, Dominica. Going out wide. Jules. Shot saved by Valdez. And that's something to cheer about if you're a Dominican fan. Excellent strike by Jules, but Valdez reacted perfectly. Baez winning the free kick, taken quickly. There's that strike, not much real estate to work with. A good strong punch by the 20-year-old Valdez. Reyes' cross. And pinballs back to a defender who clears it. But the pressure from De Luca turned out to be a foul. Luka plays for Ashford in Israel. He completed the most passes in the last match against Antigua. And has been a sturdy figure at the back line for Dominican Republic tonight. Intercepted. Slip through, Jules giving chase. Schossinger, the man who plays in Austria, comes across. Cleared away. And Dominica is going to get back some possession. Something to raise their spirits, something to look forward to for Tuesday's match. If they can finish this half strongly. And Reyes appeals for the throw-in and doesn't get it. Joseph's throw. Dominican Republic 5, Dominica 1. The home team setting their sights on a date with Bermuda on Tuesday. And if everything is seen through as it should, a promotion to League A in the 2025 Nations League season. Reyes. Ascona, back to Reyes. Penalty spot, fair pro. And it wasn't far off for number 6. Paniagua and Firpo colliding, and I believe that let Prince off the hook. Little 1-2. Reyes got some daylight, and there was the collision with Paniagua and Firpo. Apologies by the number 9. He had no idea that Firpo was coming in. And that's how close it was to number 6. Here they come again. Dominican Republic, this time the offside flag is up. Paniagua not settling in since coming off the bench for Donny Romero. A 2-over pass by Ascona. Jolly trying to find George. Free kick for Dominica. Troy Jules. And out-muscled, but wins the free kick. And Walker giving up the free kick. And Baez has touched just about every blade of grass up and on that right-hand side. Reyes. Ascona goes down. There's an appeal for a penalty, and the referee has decided it is going to be a goal kick. And the Las Vegas Lights midfielder can't believe it. He took on Joseph, 2 hands in the back. Boy, oh boy. We're into the last 2 minutes of regular time in the second half. Troy Jules could not make an impact tonight so far. Reyes with oodles of room on that left-hand side. Looking inside to Ascona. Yorka. Maxime. Intercepted by Firpo. Gets it back. Softest of touches. Baez. Dioka retreating. And a switch of sides coming from Breton. Paniagua wants a shot. And fluffed his lines, Paniagua, about 5 minutes ago with a clear header. And he just had a shot just to ease his pain. The word from the sidelines is that they're going to be 3 minutes of added time. And the fans who showed up tonight in Santiago de los Caballeros, the Dominican Republic, have been rewarded with a 5-goal fest for the home team. And Ascona will just walk across. Dominican Republic understanding, having a lot of respect for their rivals, not looking to just pour it on. Here's a corner count, 12-0. And that complements the scoreline perfectly. Played short, Firpo. Outside of the foot, nonchalantly. But Reyes' touch was heavy. And Ifan has gotten a souvenir. If only. This is not baseball. But we're in the land of baseball, the Dominican Republic. Names such as Manny Ramirez and David Ortiz ring a bell. Pedro Martinez. Baez with his scoop. Firpo, the former FC Barcelona player, played alongside Lionel Messi. Breton, Dioka, races shot, saved by Prince. The skipper has some pride, and he has reactions to go along with it. Reyes, dead red, unleashed another firecracker. But a two-handed save by Prince keeps the score at 5-1. Excellent strike, even better save. Firpo is going to whip this one in. Falling for Ascona. Reyes comes back on that left. Ascona. Out wide to Breton. Goes all the way back. And Dominican Republic has earned this time on the ball. Cross. Firpo, and they're just having fun right now. Firpo's shot right into the midsection of Maxime. Paniagua, still Paniagua. Ascona, can he finish it? Can't get through the trees. Reyes, slide tackle, and referee has pointed to the spot. Literally the last play of the match. And Dominican Republic have won a penalty. Dominica just couldn't clear their lines. And the home team kept probing, twisting, turning, shooting, and eventually won a penalty which referee Salgado just could not deny. Reyes cutting in on that left foot. And there was Jolly, not too jolly, coming flying in and giving up a penalty kick. And who do they reward to take it? It is their centre forward, Paniagua, who has not settled in since he came on for Romero. And they've given their centre forward a chance to gain some confidence against Prince, to make it 6. Paniagua gets on the score sheet, and Dominican Republic put the icing on the cake. And this is what it means to them. This will be 5 out of 5 in Group D, and looking to finish things on Tuesday and earn their promotion to Ligue A. The hesitation was enough to get past Prince. He picked the right side, but his stutter step just threw off the goalkeeper's timing. As calm as you like. Prince a little frustrated, thought he might have had that. Dominican Republic 6, Dominica 1. And referee Salgado has had enough of the celebrations. And that is officially the last kick of the game. Dominican Republic get all 3 points to take a 3-point lead over Bermuda for the showdown on Tuesday, but with a goal difference that will take an absolute catastrophe for Bermuda to leapfrog them in that final match. They've just about secured promotion to Ligue A with this incredible performance. Romero's brace, Marshall with 2, Mata with 1, and then Paniagua with 1, cancelled out Joseph's rocket. Dominica Republic 6, Dominica 1. And the fans are celebrating with the Vuvuzelas, as well as they should. Dominica despondent, but they will have to fight off Antigua Barbuda to avoid relegation on Tuesday. Still a lot to do for them. Marshall, one of the players of the match. Well, when we return, we will have full-time highlights and a 7-goal fest to recap. Well, a nervous scenario for the home team. They had to get 3 points to go back on top of Group D. And Romero, their ace, gets his first and the fourth of the competition. And then Joseph, with one of the goals of the tournament, equalized. Then Marshall eased his way onto his left foot and fired a rocket home for 2-1 at the end of the first 45 minutes. Second half, more destruction. Marshall cleaning up and finishing to make it 3-1. Then Romero. This was the replay for Marshall again. Calm as you like to take that commanding 3-1 lead. Well, the anxiety had calmed down. And then Marshall's touch finds Romero. They link up again to get the game's fourth Romero's second. Romero's 5th for this campaign. And 19th in his international career. Dominican Republic now 4-1 and feeling good as Kona, the substitute, finds Mata, who slots it home for goal number 5. Just pouring it on in front of their home crowd and sending a message to Bermuda on Tuesday. But they weren't done yet. Urbaez, Firpo, Urbaez cross finds Reyes at the back post. His volley tipped away by Prince, and Paniagua fluffed his lines and couldn't finish. Then a yellow card on Marshall, who did just about everything right in this match, but picked up a caution. Then Reyes, and the last kick of the game, it was Jolly, and then Paniagua redeeming himself to get on the score sheet. And goal number 6, the hesitation, the finish. Dominican Republic 6, Dominica 1. That's all she wrote in Santiago. And what a performance from the home side. Well, it was one-way traffic for 90 minutes. 37 shots to 3. Somebody called the Guinness Book of World Records. That might be number 1. Then, corner kicks. We have 13-0. Possession, 57-43. Dominican Republic stamping their authority on this game and letting everyone know that they need to be promoted as soon as possible. Dominica just couldn't handle the onslaught. They were valiant, but in the end succumbed as the home side win by 6-1.